Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and start with these two colors. It's gonna be black and French Kiss from Not Polish. Here we go guys. And also we're gonna be using some clear today as well, from Not Polish. So we're gonna use this clear for encapsulation purposes only, okay? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with this hand because we're gonna do some transfer foil here. All right, we're gonna encapsulate the transfer foil. We're gonna do some ombre in that area. We're gonna be doing some encapsulation in this area as well. Okay, here we go. So first I'm gonna wet my surface, and I am going to grab me some clear here. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry for about 3-4 seconds, just enough for my powder to become not so runny. Can you guys hear me? So here we go. I'm gonna lay my powder right here. I am not going to do the whole nails here, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of layer of acrylic here, and I'm gonna put a transfer foil on these, and then after that I am going to encapsulate it with an ombre. Also, we're gonna encapsulate with clear. All right, so here we go. So again, I'm gonna keep this finger very thin for now, because the reason being is, again, I'm just gonna use a transfer foil on these when it's dry. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's pretty much done. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna wait for the powder to dry here, and then we're gonna work on that later. We're gonna come back for that. Okay, so the same thing here. We're gonna do the same thing here. Hey guys, how are you? Can you guys hear me? I'm so excited guys that my Facebook page is back. I'm so excited this page is back because I have a lot more people following me on this page, so I can do more live for you guys. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for the love, appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and continue this hand right here really quick. There we go. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just putting a thin layer of acrylic here, okay, a thin clear acrylic, because I want to encapsulate the transfer foil here later. There we go. All right, that is good to go. Okay, now we're gonna start with this guy right here. What we're gonna do is we are going to use red. Okay, so here we go. We're going to use red in this finger. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do a red in this guy. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna lay my bead right here, just like that. I'm gonna keep it in the center. What I'm trying to do is I'm keeping all my bead where my stress area is, right here. Okay? And I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. There we go. Now, once my powder is starting to dry, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start to manipulate it, and I'm gonna keep my powder in the center for now, just like that. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend in. And then when the powder is still wet, go ahead and clean the area, your cuticle area, so that way you don't have to waste so much time later trying to use an e-file with these, okay? So trying to clean your cuticle area while the powder is still wet, all right? There we go. Just like that. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do a black on this guy right here.
Thank you.
Now this one we're gonna do a 2-bit application here, since it's a little bit longer and it's a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna go grab my first bead. Here we go. And I'm gonna drop it right here, guys. See this line right here? I'm gonna drop it where my zone 2 is, right here. Because this is this is where I want my apex to be. Okay, this is where I want to be my apex. I want this apex to be the to be somewhat higher than the rest. Now start blending this in. Just like that. All right, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my second bead here. Let me go ahead and blend this really quick some more, and then cut it with a brush. Here we go, and then just go grab it from underneath, just like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab the second bead. So usually, guys, when Nikaya, send me a message right now, babe. On my send me a private message, and I will give you all my class informations. Okay. Here we go. So go ahead and take care of that cuticle first, and then go ahead and blend the rest in. Here we go. All right. So again, guys, if you guys are using black acrylic powder, be very careful when it comes to your powder to liquid ratio, okay? Because sometimes if you use a black acrylic powder and the powder is too runny, what's gonna happen is you're gonna flood the cuticle area, and it's gonna make your cuticle area look really dirty, okay? But you can clean them up later. You know what I usually do is after I shape him and file him and all that and buff it, what I usually do is I just kind of I grab a acetone and a cotton ball. So I just clean the cuticle area with acetone and cotton ball. So what it does, it help break down the polish. I'm sorry, the acrylic, and it comes off a lot better. And then after that, you can have your clients wash their hand so it doesn't turn white, especially if you're using a black polish or a black acrylic powder. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna let it sit like that. Here we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean my bridge first. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that sucker in. There we go. I know you guys probably gonna hear me sniffing a lot. I apologize. You know, I have a very bad allergies. All right, here we go. So let me go ahead and grab the second bead here. This second bead should be enough right here. You don't need too much, okay? So here we go, guys. Pay attention to these. This is how you get your powder close to the cuticle as you can. Here we go. Here we go. And then blend it. And then blend the rest, okay? Here we go, guys. So when you practice this type of method, when it comes to trying to get your bead close to the cuticle as you can, you know, you can get it to the close to the cuticle as close as you can by just using your brush, okay? So I know a lot of people, they be like using different kind of method to make sure that their cuticle area, when they put it in Instagram or Facebook, make sure the cuticle area is as close as they can. You know, this is one of the best way to do it right here, okay? There you go. All right, guys, so if I do not answer to your comments right now, I will answer it later, okay, guys? Because if I try to answer everybody's questions, it's gonna take me forever to do this set, okay? So just bear with me, and once I get home tonight, I'm gonna answer all you guys' questions. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna go the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and use a red here. Here we go. We're gonna try to do a one bead application on this finger here, okay? Here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this bead somewhat dry. So instead of blending the powder, what we're doing, we are molding the bead, okay? We're not, so we don't trying to chase it around from one side wall to the other side wall. So we're gonna let it drop a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna drop my bead right here. Take care of my cuticle first. Side cuticle. There you go. Just like that. And then I'm gonna make sure my apex has the most beads. So I'm gonna leave it like these. Just like that. Okay? And now I'm gonna go ahead and start to manipulate my bead here. I'm gonna start manipulating my bead right here. As you guys notice, I am not touching my apex, okay? I'm just spreading the powder all the way down to her nail bed. And that's how I do my one bead application, you guys. I teach one bead application as well as two bead application on my classes. I also teach how you guys, how to shape, how to encapsulate, how to put the design together and things like that. How to create your own design without copying other people's too much, okay? Here we go. So that's a one bead application, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, so we already got the clear here. We're gonna go ahead and put a black here. We're gonna do a two bead application on this finger. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my bead right here where the apex is. Here we go. I'm gonna keep it in the center, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some times. I'm gonna keep my bead in the center. There we go. Okay. Now, once my powder, it's not moving too much, I'm gonna go ahead and start manipulate the side first, just like that. I'm trying to create that nice C curve. That's why I'm only touching the side right now, because the nail, the bead is still somewhat wet, okay? There we go. Okay, now once you're done, go ahead and just cut it. There you go. Okay. What's up, Ricky? What's up? Hey guys, so Ricky is in the house. Ricky and I are gonna be doing a class in Florida here, Orlando. So if you guys need some info, go ahead and send him a message, and also send me a message, and we will give you guys the details. You know, Ricky is one of the best nail tech in Florida, you guys. So if you guys are in Florida and you want to get your nails done, Ricky is one of the guys that to go to. Okay, good guy too. And you know, I don't usually do class, but with anybody, okay? Me and Rick is gonna be doing class in Orlando, guys. So that's a good stuff. All right. What's up, Spike? What's up? All right. So let's go ahead and do some ASMR moment here with a 2-bit application. This is for you. This is for you, Spike. I'm gonna go grab my bead. All right, Spike. Pay attention, man. This is how you get to your close to your cuticle as possible. Here we go. Give you some ASMR moment. I'm gonna drop my bead. Boom. Take care of my cuticle. Push it as close as I can without touching the cuticle, guys. Okay, and make sure that your brush is not saturated in liquid. Otherwise, you're gonna flood your cuticle area, and then your cuticle area is gonna be really, really dirty looking because of all the black acrylic powder. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, so that's how you do it. Okay. Oh, looks like I'm missing a little powder here, so I'm not ashamed to correct myself. There we go. Let me go ahead and correct myself really quick. Looks like I didn't pick enough powder here. There we go. There you go. So just like that, guys. I hope you like that ASMR moments, Spike. There you go. All right, same thing. We're gonna do another black on this finger. Yeah, that's what happened, Priya. When you soak somebody's hand, you know, the acetone tend to dry out the skin, honey. So I know. Don't worry. It's a pretty legitimate comment you got there. So I'm not mad. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Oops, I just dropped my bead. See, you got me all messed up now, Priya. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go grab me my first bead. Again, guys, let's talk about zone. I just dropped my second bead. From here down is gonna be the zone 1. So put your finger right here, zone 1, second finger, zone 2, third finger, zone 3. So zone 2 right here, this area right here. This is where you want the polish to be the thickest. I'm sorry, the bead to be the thickest, okay? In here in the cuticle area, and the tip is gonna look natural, okay? All right, here we go. And then later on, you can just have your client put some lotion after you're done, and then it'll moisturize back her cuticle, put some cuticle oil and stuff like that. So that will do that, okay? All right, here we go, guys. So again, let's do this. Okay, thanks, Ashley. Well, this one's for you, girl. You ready for this? All right, here we go. Zone 2, I'm gonna drop it right here. Boom. Okay, keep my bead in the center. Just like that. This one's for you, Ashley. Keep my bead in the center. Here we go, pay attention, girl. All right, now, as you guys know, see my powder is not moving too much no more, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start to mold my bead down my cuticle, just like that, just like that. Here we go, mold my bead down, okay? So if you wait a couple seconds to lay your bead into the paper towel, you don't have to chase the powder around your nail bed. What I mean by that is, once you drop the bead, you don't have to chase, like slapping back and forth from one side wall to the other side wall. Okay, let's go ahead and cut it. There you go. Oops, sorry guys. There we go. Got it. All right, you paying attention? You're watching, Ashley? It's how to build the apex. There we go. All right. All right, Ash. So that's our first bead. Okay, guys. Can't clone you, huh? All right, so this is gonna be the first bead. This is what's gonna look like on the first bead. Now, this area right here, this is gonna be half of the apex. Okay, this is half of the apex, and we're gonna put the other half. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna see if I can. I can't do it sideways, man. I'm not good enough for that. All right, so I'm gonna go grab me a second bead right here. Here we go. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. Zoom it in. Here we go. Just like that. Okay. Push it in the cuticle. Push it in the cuticle. Push it right here. Push it right here and blend up. Blend up and blend down. Okay, guys. There you go. All right. So that's how I build my apex using a bead. Okay. So you don't have to waste too much time later trying to build an apex with your e-file. Okay. I need some more coffee, guys. Hey Jimmy. Hey Nina. Hey Jacqueline. Hey Cheryl. If I don't say hi to you guys, I'm sorry, I missed your name. I'm gonna say hi to you guys later when I get home. Okay. All right, let's do another bead here. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a thumb. We're gonna do a thumb here, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to wet my area, just like that. By the way, I'm gonna be using a powder called French Kiss. Okay, it's gonna be a French Kiss. Here we go. Here's the bead. Hey Vanessa, how are you? All right. You crack me up, girl. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna drop my bead just like that. As you guys can see, my bead is not so runny because I spent about a little bit, maybe 2-3 more seconds into my towel, so that way I don't have to waste my time chasing my bead like from one side to the other. Okay, so once I lay my powder, as a matter of fact, I also wait maybe 1 or 2 more seconds, and then I will drop my bead, and then I will wait maybe 1 or 2 more seconds before I start to manipulate my bead. Okay, so that way my bead is not so runny. Here we go. Okay, there you go. And also, guys, make sure the temperature of your shop or your room, you know, it makes a big difference when it comes to laying a powder. Where I work, we keep it around 72 degrees on air conditioning during the summertime, and during winter time we keep it 70 degrees on a heater. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tag. Are we friends on Facebook? I'm gonna tag you later. I forgot that we're friends. Man, I usually tag my clients while I'm doing live so she can watch it too. But today I forgot. I was so excited to do a live for you guys today because it's been a minute since I did live on this page. So here we go. Here's the ASMR moment for you guys. I feel like I owe you guys some of this moment. Here we go. Drop that. I'm gonna take care of that cuticle first. There you go. All right, now my cuticle is done and taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and blend my powder just like that. Here we go, guys. Okay, and then while your powder is still wet, I want you guys to do this. I want you to clean the cuticle area as much as you can with your brush while your powder is still wet. The reason being is when you do that, you don't have to clean the cuticle area with the e-file. Okay, here we go. So that's the closest I can find, you guys, because the closer I get, it's gonna be blurry. So let me go ahead and add a little bit more powder here to blend it a little bit. I know, Vanessa. I know I owe you guys a lot of videos, man. So let me live my life for a little bit here now. I'm not trying to ease into it. Man, all my Facebook friends are mad at me right now because my Facebook got deleted. So it's really hard for me to do live lately. What's up, Needy? How you doing, mommy? All right, guys. So we're gonna do this now. You guys saw me did a clear on this one, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is let's go ahead and buff this really quick to make this really smooth. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and buff that really quick. There we go. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and put our transfer foil. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna buff this. Now, for those who just started watching me here, there's a clear acrylic on this one earlier. Okay, I know, Vanessa. I'm sorry. What's up, boo boo? What's up, boo boo? Good. All right, guys. So here we go. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is, guess what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and put some transfer gel. Okay. I'm gonna put a transfer gel right here, and this in a clear acrylic. Here we go.
And the way it was recorded, I had to turn the volume way up to even hear it.
All right, so here we go. Now I'm gonna let this cure for about good 45 seconds. All right. By the way, I'm gonna be using our DCH LED light from DCH. Here we go. There you go. Is it on? Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do another one here. Same thing here. Smells. I like to layer my design, guys. Okay. I like to layer it. So right now, what we're doing is that we are layering our design. So this is gonna be our first layer of the design. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're just gonna let for that to dry for a little bit. And then we're gonna go move to the other hand. All right, grab this. There you go. Now I got this transfer foil right here. Okay. Hey Nina, how are you? So we're gonna find the best pattern in this transfer foil. Put it right here. Let me go zoom it out real quick. Is it? Oh, what happened? There you go. All right. Why does it keep doing that? Is it on?
Yeah, now it's on.
There you go. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Hold on. Take your hand out real quick. All right. This thing is hypersensitive, guys. Oh man, this transfer foil might not work no more. All right, so here we go. We're gonna create a pattern. All right. Why does it keep doing that? All right. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble with this light here. All right. Let me go ahead now. We're gonna let this sit for a little bit because, man, I'm afraid this transfer gel is not getting enough light here. So, all right, we'll see. We'll see what the outcome is. All right, I'm gonna put her finger like this. I'm gonna set it just like that, guys. So that way I have. Sorry, let me go ahead. So that way I can see where I'm going right here. Okay. So I'm gonna find a pattern here with our transfer gel. Foil. And it seems like I found a good pattern here. Here we go. Go grab a pattern here really quick. All right, so we got this pattern right here, this pattern. So I'm gonna stick it right in the middle, just like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna push it in to make sure that everything is intact. Okay, just trying to push it as hard as you can, try to squeeze it in as hard as you can, but try not to hurt your clients, okay? Here we go. There we go. All right, now so let's go ahead and remove. And nothing. Oh my God, this is crazy. All right, guys. Let me go grab another light here. Let me go grab another light. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm having my light for some reason not working. All right. One more time. All right, go ahead and put this hand in there. There you go. All right, so let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, you don't really need to rub the foil. I never rub the foil that much. I just kind of push it in there and it works. Sometimes when the gel is not like fully cured, what happened is it doesn't pick up the pattern in the transfer foil. All right, let's go grab another pattern. Put that in there, 45 seconds. Let's see what we can do here. All right, here we go. Round 2. Put it right here. Let me see. All right. Grab a pattern. Put the pattern right there. All right. Let's go ahead now. Let's see. Let's rub the foil and see if it works. Okay. Let's rub it. There you go. This is our not polished transfer gel, and the foil is, I do not remember honestly where I got the foil from. I have this foil for, gosh, a little bit over a year now. So I'm pretty sure I got this at like Amazon or something. Or maybe, you know, you can find different kind of foils anywhere, guys, okay? So I'm gonna use my towel to rub it in, so that way, here we go. All right, let's see. Oh man, it's not working, guys. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Since it's not working, we're gonna trim the area because we're just wasting hella time. We're gonna trim the area here. There we go. We're just gonna encapsulate the whole area, the whole plastic thing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're doing so good. There we go. All right, there you go. Now let's go ahead and do the other one. We're not even gonna try to. There you go. We're just gonna leave it like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim it out. We're gonna trim the area so that way it covers from one side all the way to the other. I'm gonna cut this sucker down a little bit. Here we go. There you go. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry about that. Why the heck this one works? The other one works and the other one doesn't. All right, well, that works too. That works too. So let me go ahead and trim this out really quick. So when you guys trim foils like this, just file it downwards, okay? Don't file it this way, because when you file it up, what's gonna happen, you're gonna make this come up. So file it downwards like these, very, very gentle. There we go, because if you file it too much, what's gonna happen is you are going to change your shape, okay? So just file it like this. There we go. There you go. There we go. Sorry, guys. Man. First day back of live, messing up already, huh? First day of live, messing up already. All right, guys. What the heck? You're right, Bree. Man, this is a bad first impression, you guys. Such a bad first impression. All right, here we go. Now, so in order to protect the pattern, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover it with gel base coat, okay? We're gonna cover it with gel base coat. We're gonna coat it. Hey, Nini. Here we go. So that way, once we lay the powder later, the monomer will not remove the pattern, okay? So here we go. Put a gel base coat, just like that. Okay, we're gonna let it dry a little bit. It only takes about 15 seconds, but you can't because this light is dead. So we're gonna go. This first day live is not going so well for you guys. This is not doing so well. Tandy, you know what I'm talking about, girl. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so let's get this live going here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a gel. Let me go ahead and let me trim this out really quick. Man, I'm all flustered and everything now. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. All right. I promise this is not gonna look dope. Right now, I'm just having a really hard time here. All right, here we go. We're gonna put a base coat so that way we don't mess up the pattern. Here we go. And also to protect the pattern that we have, okay? All right, go ahead. All right, now, once we're done with that, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of clear up here and we're gonna do an ombre, okay? And also we're gonna put some gold foils around that. So that's gonna look a little bit even better. All right, looks like it's done. So let's continue with this. Sorry, guys. Oh man, not a good first impression, man. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go grab me a clear. Let's go ahead and continue here. I'm gonna grab me a clear. I'm not gonna put a clear on all of it yet. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. All right. All right, guys, so I'm gonna put a clear right here, just like that. And then what I'm gonna do with the clear is I'm just kind of blend it, so that way when I blend the black, it doesn't give you that that line right here. It will blend this area right here. So when you do the ombre with the black, you don't get that line, okay? And also at the same time, it's giving me a little bit of a glue for my foils, okay? So here we go. We're gonna put some foil later, okay? All right, so here we go, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some ombre here. We're gonna create a little bit of ombre. So don't put too much, don't grab too much black because black is such a pigmented color that it goes a long ways. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put it right here in my cuticle area. There you go, just like that. And then I'm gonna blend in a little bit. There we go. Blend in just like that, okay? Yes, like that. And we're gonna go down a little bit farther on this side. We're gonna do like almost like a diagonal blend. But don't worry about the blend too much because it's gonna get covered anyway. We're gonna put some foils in now, okay? So don't worry about that blend too much. It doesn't have to be perfect. Here we go, okay? Now I'm gonna go grab some of this foil. I'm gonna cut it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna put some foil somewhere in that area right here. Cut it up, little pieces. Man, this foil is hella thick, man. I don't know. Hey, by the way, guys, here's a hint for you. If you guys are looking for a foil like these, go to Hobby Lobby, okay? Hobby Lobby sell this kind of foils for hella cheap, guys, and you can get this really, like, there's a lot too. There's a lot of it, you know. You can buy a foil in Hobby Lobby for like a big freaking jar, man, for like $3 or $6, something like that. But the jar is like this. It was like this round and about this long. So you guys can go to Hobby Lobby and buy foils later. after you watch my live. All right, so let's go ahead and put a clear right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, guys, if you guys looking for some foil like this, you know, go to Hobby Lobby, man. You know, there's a lot of things that you can find at Hobby Lobby, you know. And if you really want to be like different when it comes to doing nails, you know, use different things, you know. Use different things, you know. When I do nails, you know, it's different. You know, you can use different tools, things like that. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna grab me a black. I'm gonna let it drop a little bit. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna take care of my cuticle. Again, the blend doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna get covered anyway. We just want that diagonal blend. Okay, here we go. Just like that. There we go. Looks like there's a little piece of plastic right here. So let's go ahead and cut that sucker. There you go. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and yeah, it's a pretty rough start today, huh? Pretty rough start. All right, here we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some foil around the area. Let me go ahead and cut some foil up really quick. There you go. You know, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just to create some diversion. There we go. Just like that. All right. All right. Now after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna encapsulate the whole area. All right, we're gonna encapsulate the whole area with clear. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wet my surface, so that way it helps remove bubbles. Okay, so when you guys wet your surface, it helps remove the bubbles, especially if you're trying to encapsulate things. Because what happens is when you lay the powder and then the nail bed is not somewhat wet, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have a lot of dry area, especially in this area right here where the foil is. What's gonna happen if the thing is dry? It's not gonna grab the bead, okay? Because there's no liquid in there. And then but if you wet the surface and some of the area that's not catching the powder, it will catch the powder. It will grab the powder when you wet the surface. So make sure you guys wet the surface, especially when you're encapsulating things, okay? So that way it will create bubbles in your nails. I mean, it will prevent bubbles in your nails. Okay, here we go. Just like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and blend that. And then blend towards the free edge. And then go ahead and clean the side. Here we go. Just like that. Yeah, again, guys, sorry if I've been sniffing a lot. My allergies been killing me lately. Okay. Yeah, they sell a lot of stuff, guys. You know, like glitter. If you guys are looking for some glitters, if you guys are looking for a lot of stuff that you can use for your nails, you know, you guys can go over there and you know, and buy a lot of stuff that you can use for your nails. Okay, so if you guys go and buy stuff and you end up using it and post your and you end up posting your nails, go ahead and tag me, please. I wanna see what you guys can come up with. Okay, I go to Hobby Lobby like 2-3 days a week, man. Like people there know me already. And sometimes they text me like, hey, we got this new stuff coming in. Do you think this is something that you can use for your nails? So I would go over there and they'll like send me this like hella big rhinestone. I mean, glitter. And like, dude, that's too big, man. You can't use that on somebody's nails. All right, so here we go. We encapsulate it. We're gonna encapsulate the other one. So let me talk to you guys about something really quick here. The reason I wet the surface is, if you guys look in that little area, this corner right here, the little corner, all this, there's a space between the acrylic and the bead on aluminum foil. So if you don't wet the surface, this little corners right here is gonna create bubbles, okay? Because you're gonna have air cavities, air pockets between those. So if you wet it, what's gonna happen? The bead is gonna grab. The the liquid is gonna grab the bead and it's gonna create a smooth application. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go grab a bead and let it dry for a little bit. Here, zoom it out a little bit more. Here we go. I'm gonna drop it where my zone 2 is, just like that. I'm gonna tilt my finger down. Here we go. I'm gonna keep my bead right in the center, just like that. Okay. Here we go. And I'm gonna tilt it down so that way my bead goes towards the free edge, not in my side. Okay. Here we go. Now, once I feel like my powder is starting to slow down, I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend the rest, just like that. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And after that, we're gonna grab the second bead. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna go grab the second bead here. I'm gonna just drop it right here. Boom. There you go. There you go. All right, so after that, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and blend in. Okay, blend the rest in. Just like that. All right. Now, after these, what we're gonna do is we're gonna file and shape. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I file, and I'm gonna show you guys how I shape. So let me go ahead and clean up my area really quick, so I don't knock things over while I'm filing. All right. So guys, I usually use a not polished file, hand file, but I just ran out and I'm still waiting for my package to come in on the mail. So I'm gonna be using a your local nail salon, nail supply store hand file. Okay. So don't ask me who makes it. I don't know who makes it. I just bought it. Got it from the local supply store. All right. So here we go. All right. Yes, I do still wet my brush, Vanessa. I do. What happened is that the reason why I wet my brush is to prevent the air pockets from getting trapped between my bristle. Sometimes if the brush is too dry and you trying to grab a bead, the bristle is too dry and it creates air pockets in there. And then once you lay the bead, the powder, what's gonna happen is gonna create little air bubbles. Okay, so I do still wet my brush. Okay, so here we go. I use my file. I have no idea who makes this file, Vanessa. I told you, don't ask me. Why you always gonna put me in the spot, girl? Why you always gonna put me in the spot? All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and file the sidewall like these, and then I'm gonna file my underneath. Here we go, just like that. And then I'm gonna tilt my file. Here we go. Just like that, okay? Here we go. By the way, this file is really skinny compared to a normal file. Look at these. Look at the difference. So these are not polished file. I don't use this no more because there's no more grit. I can't really use this no more. So this is really skinny. It's really hard to hold. I think this is 80 grit. because this is 100. I think it's 80. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and file it. We're gonna create a little tiny V like this. We're gonna create a little tiny V. Here we go. And then we're gonna take care of this corner and then file the rest. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're gonna do for a hand file. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna skip this because this is a little bit, it's still kind of wet. Here we go. Now I'm gonna making sure that I am not pushing too much. I'm not putting too much pressure on the nail, okay? Because if you put too much pressure, what's gonna happen is gonna wobble. Your file is gonna wobble. You're not gonna get that nice straight shape, okay? And as you guys notice, I always put my finger up like this, so that way when I file, the file doesn't wobble too much, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna put my finger like that. I'm gonna stick my thumb out. Here we go. I'm gonna go underneath really quick. There you go. Take care of that corner. And then I'm gonna tilt my file. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. Same thing here. Same thing here. Just like that. Now, as you guys notice, see this area right here? Oops. Sorry guys. See this area right here? That means this area is a little bit, it has an indentation. That little area right here. That means this indentation. So we're gonna connect those two together. Those file lines. We're gonna connect it until it's connected. What I mean by that is to connect the file lines together. So keep filing until they're all connected. Just like that. Okay? There we go. There we go. Okay? So the same thing here, guys. Okay? Go straight. Don't put too much pressure. Same thing here. Same thing here. Just like that. Okay? I'm gonna tilt my file. There we go. Same thing here. I'm gonna tilt my file. There we go. Okay? I'm gonna file this line right here. I'm gonna keep filing until this line right here connects. See that? So keep filing until it's connection. There you go. Same thing here. There you go. There we go. Okay? And then go ahead and file. Honestly though, I would not recommend this file. The reason being is this file is very flimsy. It wobbles and it's really, really skinny. And then, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like this file. It's very skinny and it's very flimsy. So it's hard to create a very sharp shape when the file is very flimsy. Okay, here we go. And then file. Oh, sorry, baby. I just sliced her, you guys. All right. All right, here we go. There you go. So file the side again. Make sure you guys separate the skin, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and tilt my file like this. Here we go. And I'm gonna show you guys a lot of ASMR moment here later once I start using the e-file here. Okay, so go ahead, keep going. Yeah, this is the most boring part of the live usually. We're just filing along. Here we go. All right. Now let's go back to this finger. Yeah, I just sliced her. Accident happened, guys. Okay. All right, so go ahead and separate these. There you go. And file it. It's just a little bit, got snag on her skin. All right, here we go. File these. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Gaila. Something, you know. So like when I file, guys, what I do, I start from the side, like what I'm doing right now, and once I get the shape that I want, that's when I'm gonna start piling the top, like so. Okay, just like that. So get this corner right here, file. So it's this area right here. File that area. Here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read the comments later, guys. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna move in a little bit more, just like that. Okay, and the same thing here. I'm gonna file this area right here. Okay, and I'm gonna file down in the middle. There we go. See, the small file is like slips. There we go. Now just be very careful filing the sides so you don't cut the customer. There we go. I already dolled the file, guys. Okay, good. Here we go. Now, e-file time. I like these so you guys can see like the close-up. You guys can see all the close-up on the e-file. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we are going to grab our 5-in-1 file drill bit right here. Okay. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to separate the skin from the acrylic. By doing so is we're gonna go ahead and push the skin back, just like that. Push it back. Push it back. Separate the skin from the acrylic. Okay. So that way you guys have room for the drill bit to go around. Here we go. Should I do close up in this one? All right, let's go close up, guys. Here we go. Let's go close up. Here we go. All right, now I'm gonna use my middle finger. This is my middle finger. I'm gonna pull the skin down back like this, so that way it will separate the skin from the acrylic. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna go low speed, medium low with these. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the skin back like that. And then I'm gonna do is tap, 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 just like this. Tap, 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 just like that. Okay. Tap, 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 just like that. Same thing. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. And once I get to this area, I'm gonna use my thumb to separate the skin, pull the skin back. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, that's it. And then blend in a little bit more. Now once I get to this area right here, I'm gonna change the angle of my file a little bit lower. There we go, to blend in the rest. And then after that, all you gotta do is blend the rest in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Just like that. Just like that. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, and let's go ahead and remove that corner right here. We don't want that corner. We don't want that. There we go. Just like that. And then we blend, 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 blend. Okay, guys? So as you guys can see, I don't have a lot of apex on this nail because this nail is not that long. So we're not putting a lot of apex on this, okay? Same thing here. There we go. Same thing. We're gonna go ahead and separate the skin. Tap, tap, tap. Just like that. Same thing here. Tap, tap, tap. There you go. All right. And then here, tap, tap, tap. Remove that. Boom. Okay. And then I'm gonna change my angle a little bit lower like this. Instead of that, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Here we go. And then blend the rest. Okay. Then we're gonna blend the rest. Blend the rest, just like that. Okay. Just like that. There you go. All right. So I hope you guys picking something up here. You know, I'm like trying to do like the best possible way for you guys to understand what I'm trying to get the point across. So I hope you guys are getting a lot of information here. You know, I know a lot of people learn different ways, so I'm trying to meet you guys halfway. Okay. So there you go. Just blend the rest, just like that, just like that. Okay. Here we go. Again, one more time. Let's do a super close up for you guys so you can see a lot better. So again, I'm gonna separate the skin. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap it. Just tap. Just tap. Tap, tap, tap. Just like that. Tap, tap, tap. Just like that. Okay, same. Tap, tap, tap. And take that little corner right there and done. Okay. There you go. And then I'm gonna go back down. change the angle of my e-file and then blend the rest of the nails. Here we go. And blend the rest of the nails. Okay? Let's go ahead and remove that little corner. There you go, guys. I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm not ashamed. There you go, guys. I slice it right there. Okay, guys, you know, I show everything to you guys. You know, I make mistake too, just like everybody else, guys, okay? So please don't shame me. All right, here we go. Push the skin back. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, same thing. Tap, tap. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. Okay, and then blend the rest. Okay, go ahead and take care of this area first, right here. As you guys notice, I'm not filing too much on my apex. The only time I'm filing my apex is to smooth it out. I'm not removing a lot of product in my apex, okay? Because I want my apex to be the strongest area. There we go. All right, guys, so after that, let's go ahead and reshape the nails really quick. Let me go zoom out a little bit. Here we go. Reshape it a little bit. Be careful with this finger. I already slicer once on this finger, so I'll make sure I'm very, very careful. Okay, now, if you guys notice, this one's a little bit wider here. So let's go ahead and... Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All right, so let me go ahead and reshape these really quick. There you go. Just very, very slowly. Okay, sorry, guys. There you go. Reshape this because this one seems a little bit wider. There we go. All right, let me go ahead and blend this some more. So every time I use hand file, I use e-file at the end to blend the rest of the nails. Okay, here we go. And blend. And we're gonna do a design on this hand later, so we're gonna do a 3D design on this hand, and we might do another 3D design on the other hand. It just depends on what 3D we're doing here. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and even out really quick the top. Make sure the top is straight. There we go. All right, guys, so here it is. All right, so we're gonna do a design here. We're gonna do some rhinestones in these two fingers right here. So right now, these are gonna be our background. All right, so we're gonna go to the other hand. Again, let's go ahead and thank you, guys. Appreciate it. You know, I'm just here trying to help you guys out. All right, so let's go ahead and separate the skin from the acrylic here. Here we go. Same thing here. Separate that. Now make sure you guys separate this because this is very important when it comes to filing, hand filing and e-filing, okay? What happens is if you don't separate the skin from the acrylic, what's gonna happen is the file is gonna ride on top of the acrylic. Let's say you have acrylic here, right? It's gonna ride on top of the acrylic if you don't separate it. And what's gonna happen is as you file, it's gonna create friction, okay? So the file and the acrylic is gonna rub on each other, but it's not gonna cut it because this area right here won't cut. And it's gonna create friction, it's gonna create heat, and you're gonna burn your clients. Okay, so make sure that you separate this area, okay? Now we're gonna go very, very slowly, gentle. Here we go, just like that, okay? And then I'm gonna go straight down, okay? I'm gonna tilt my file this way. I'll file it like that. Here we go. Get that file line right here. Same time, I'm gonna tilt this area right here. I'm gonna file it this way. And you get that nice file line. And after that, we're gonna create another file line. But first, we're gonna remove this corner right here, just like that. Same thing, we're gonna remove that corner because we don't want this area to be too bulky now, okay? Here we go. Now, you guys notice this line right here, right? This line right here. So we're gonna move our file on that line. So our file is going to be on this line right here. So we're going to tilt it down. Here we go. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to move in. We're going to tilt the file some more until we create a V shape in the middle. The reason being I piled this way is to create a C curve right here. See, I'm creating that triangle right here. And then later on I'm going to file underneath so you guys have that nice thick C curve and a little bit of apex. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to file this sharp corner right here by filing the top like that, and then go ahead and run everything out, and that's how it is. Okay, just like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the pie later. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now, and we're just gonna file underneath to create that nice perfect C curve. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna go move to the other one. The same thing here. I'm gonna separate the skin for you guys. Here we go. And I'm gonna file this a little bit, just be very gentle, carefully. There we go. Very, very carefully. There you go. Okay, we're gonna separate this guy. See this little piece right here, guy? We're gonna go ahead and file that off. There you go. Okay, same thing here. We're gonna separate it right here. We're gonna separate this area. We're gonna file it this way. There we go. Okay, just like that. Okay, now once you clean the side, we're just cleaning the side now. Once you clean the side, we're gonna go ahead, start shaping the sidewall here according to the shape that we want. I'm sorry, to the width that we want. Okay, here we go. Just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and start using my tilting method. So we're gonna tilt the file this way. Here we go. We're gonna file this way, tilt it. Same thing. There you go. Okay. Now once you file that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep moving towards the middle of the nail bed. Oops, sorry, darling. Here we go, just like that. And then we're gonna file down. Just like that. All right, let's go ahead and remove this corner right here really quick. There we go. And then the same thing here. We're gonna separate it slowly, especially for those beginners, for those new. Make sure you guys separate the cuticles from the acrylic, okay? Especially for the beginners out there, because if you don't, again, you're gonna end up hurting your clients. Okay, here we go. All right, now see, you guys notice that there's a little bit of indentation right here in this area right here. We're gonna take care of that. Okay, so this is why it's very imperative to tilt your file, guys. It's very imperative to tilt your file so that way you can create that nice, perfect, sharp, slanted nails. There you go. Now we don't have that indentation anymore. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go ahead and file underneath, just like that. Okay, same thing here. I'm gonna file it right here. There we go. All right, same thing. File it right here. There we go. Same thing. We're gonna separate the skin from the acrylic. Same thing here. Separate the skin from acrylic. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and proceed to our tilting method here. There we go. Okay, same thing here. We're gonna tilt that. There you go. Now you guys notice I'm holding the file like this. The reason being is if I remove these, the file become really wobbly and it's not gonna create that sharp straight line. Okay, same thing here. Always anchor your file. Always support your file and always anchor your file. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and file underneath. Same thing. We're gonna do the thumb here. Here we go. Here we go. And after these, we're gonna do the design, you guys, okay? So this is like the boring part, is the filing. The design is the most, it's more fun. Oh, sorry. Here we go. There you go. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and file her nails. Again, medium speed. Pop, 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 just like that. Same thing, just pop, pop, pop. I'm gonna use my thumb to separate the skin. Here we go. Okay, the same thing here, just like that. Here we go. Okay, and then blend the rest. And blend the rest, just like that. There we go. Okay, same thing here. Just tap, tap, tap. Okay, tap, tap. Just do that around the cuticle area because you don't want to overfile. Okay, you can always file some more, especially in the cuticle area. Especially if you're doing a black acrylic powder, you know, you can always file more, but you cannot overfile because you cannot. I mean, you can put the powder back in there, but it's gonna take a little bit longer for you to do it. So just file a little bit. There we go. Just like that. And then we're gonna do a design in his hand later. It's okay if you guys came in a little bit late when it comes to this live. I'm gonna save. I save all my lives to my page so you guys can watch it later. Okay. There we go. Same thing. We're gonna do the same thing here. Here we go. Here we go. And after this, the fun part, which is the design. You like that, Bray? Man, you know what's funny though? I watch myself every night. It's just, I just watched the filing part. It's very satisfying. Here we go, like this. Like you see this guy right here, it's very satisfying. And then after that, you just blend the rest. There we go. You just blend the rest. Blend the rest. Here we go. Okay. Same thing with the thumb here. Here we go. We're gonna blend the rest. There you go. And then go ahead and clean the side to create that nice sharp straight line underneath. Just be careful though, don't overfile it now, okay? Same thing here. File that area. There you go. Same thing. File that area because it's a little too thick right here. There's too much powder in that pre-edge. So let's go ahead and file that. Make that really, really straight. Here we go. Thank you, Vicky. Same thing here. I'm gonna file it. Here we go. Same thing here. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and make sure you take your time when it comes to shaping the nails, okay, guys? Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and straighten them out. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to even everything out, okay? So give me 1 second here. All right.
Setting trends already.
All right, guys. So now let's go ahead and create that. Let's go ahead and create that C curve, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna go grab these. This also by from non-polished, by the way, as well. So I'm gonna go create my C curve here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the tip and just like that, you guys. Okay. Same thing here. We're gonna create that C curve underneath. Boom. Okay. All right. Same thing here. Here we go. Create that C curve. Another one. Another one. There we go. Same thing here. There we go. Just like that. All right. Now it's time for the design, you guys. It's one of my favorite. All right, so who wants to learn how to do 3D flowers? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 3D. Sorry guys, like I said again, I'm sorry. I apologize if I've been sleeping a lot too much lately. It's just been really allergies.
Me too.
I'm sorry guys. Alright, so let me go grab some stuff here. Alright, so who wants to learn how to do 3D? Here we go. 3D flowers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ourselves some liquid. Alright, you guys pay attention to this now, okay? If you guys want to learn how to do 3D flowers, I'm gonna make it as simple as possible for you guys, okay? There's a different ways how to create 3D flowers. There's many ways. I'm gonna show you guys what's the easiest way to create the most basic 3D flowers, okay? So you guys can do it. I bet you guys, if you practice, you guys can do this really easy. I know people watch my live once about 3D flowers, and next thing you know, they be doing 3D flower like it's nothing. So I want you guys to do the same thing. I want you guys to be able to do the 3D flower. And good question, Vanessa. Good question. See, the reason why I use the e-file underneath is because most tips are not that don't have a lot of C curve. Okay, most tips. So the reason why I'm using the e-file is what I do is I create those C curve, and then I would use the file and file underneath. So that way, even though I file underneath, the top is still thick, but it's not so thick. So that way, we still have that nice C curve look. Okay, I hope that answered your question. And if not, send me a message and I will explain it to you a lot more better later. Okay, so here we go. Oop, I just spilled the liquid here. I'm gonna buff this really quick. All right, guys, so let's do this 3D flower tutorials. Here we go. The first thing we're gonna do is we need our 3D brush. Okay, you can find this 3D brush from notpolished.com. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna use the pointy side of the brush. Okay, I'm gonna go grab me a white and then a monomer. And we're gonna put a flower somewhere in this area right here. Here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the area first. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go grab me a bead. I'm gonna go grab me a bead. Just oops. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna put the bead right here. I'm gonna create a little tiny C, just like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and push it right in the middle. Just like that. I'm gonna keep pushing up until I reach the cuticle area. Here we go. And then I'm gonna push this area one more time right here until it blends into my cuticle area. Okay. Same thing here. I'm gonna push this area like this. Now I have this nice C, the first bead, the first petal. There we go. Just like that. Okay. There you go. So you guys can see better. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab the second bead. There you go. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna drop it. Whoops. Looks like you got a little bit of a color here. It's all right. It's gonna go away. All right, here we go. I'm gonna create a little C right here, just like that. I'm gonna push it right in the middle. Here we go. I'm gonna overlap my petals. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go grab me a second bead. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller because it's gonna go inside this area right here. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. And then I'm gonna flatten out my brush like this. So if you look from the side, it's gonna be looking flat like this. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it right here, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and break it. There we go. So guys, when you guys do a 3D flower, make sure that it's not too saturated, okay? Because if the bead is too saturated, what's gonna happen, you're gonna lose some of these details, okay? Here we go. Now I'm gonna go grab me a smaller bead, a very, very small. Actually, why is this like orange? Oh, there's a polish right there. That's why. All right, here we go. I'm gonna grab me a very, very small amount of bead. I'm gonna let it dry. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right here. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Now once it's dry, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. I'm gonna swirl my brush around to create that bud, just like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab ourselves some petal. So we're gonna go grab me another bead. I'm gonna put one right here. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna create a little triangle. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna flatten up my brush like that, and I'm gonna cut it right in the middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna spread this area, spread that area. Make sure it's all the way down. Spread it. Here we go. Okay, now if you want to create more details, you can use these, or you can use a cuticle pusher as well. Okay, so here we go. You can also use cuticle pusher. So I'm gonna use these because I know not everybody have these. So I'm gonna use a cuticle pusher. Now as you guys can see, the curvature right here has that curve. So make sure the curve it goes towards the tip. Here we go. Just push on that. Create that nice details. Boom. Okay. Same thing. We're gonna do one right here. Here we go. Oh, sorry guys. Here we go. Let me go grab another bead here. There you go. All right, I'm gonna put a bead right here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let this drip down. We're gonna make this one a little bit bigger, okay? We're gonna go ahead and separate it. Spread it, okay? There you go. Make that corner, the tip very, very sharp. Spread it, just like that. Again, grab these. Here we go. The curb pointing towards the tip. There we go. Yes, yes, Ruth. The white flower is made by acrylic. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go on the other one here. Same thing. How's that flower? You like it? Pretty, huh? All right, I'm gonna put it right here. Here we go. All right. There you go. I'm gonna spread the flour here. Here we go. Just like that. All right. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and grab the second bead here. There we go.
This is Michaela. You're such a douche. How do you not know it's me?
There you go. All right, let it drop a little bit, about 2 seconds.
Yep. I'm confused.
There you go. And then
Wasn't your girlfriend?
push, hold, 1, 2, done.
You sound so sweet.
Push,
Talk to me. You're
hold, 1, 2, done. Same thing.
I'm just sitting here.
All right, second bead. Third bead into it. All right. The lace is actually it's a transfer foil, guys. If you, Ruth, if you watch the video from the beginning, it's funny how yeah, I was having such a hard time trying to put it on because for some reason the transfer gel is not grabbing the pattern. So yeah, you're just gonna have to watch it. You're gonna crack up, man. Once you watch, you're just gonna have to watch it later. But yes, it's a transfer foil. But you're gonna crack up when you trying to watch this later. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the business. All right, there you go. Second bead. Now I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and swirl it around. To create a bud. All right, just like that. All right, now let's go ahead and create a petal. There we go. Put a petal right there, like a leaves. I'm gonna create a little triangle. Here we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and separate that triangle. Oops. I'm gonna split it right in the middle. Split it right in the middle. Here we go. Okay. Gonna keep that. There you go. And then grab your cuticle pusher. Create some petals. Boom, boom. Some pattern. Okay. Same thing here. Go grab me a bead. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right here. There you go. Let it drop a little bit. All right. Split it.
Oh, I was watching. Lolo, look at this.
Look how shiny.
There you go. All right.
A pen exploded on me.
Now after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and create the pattern here.
Yeah, I was like opening up boxes for stuff, and it was like.
There you go. All right. Next one. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best.
Something every day.
I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. Cross your fingers for me, guys. Okay. Here we go.
Like when we talk like daily,
gonna go grab me a clear. Oops, that is not clear. That is white.
So nice. And I was like, this is your girlfriend? It's like, what? What are you doing? Why are you at the
All right, we're gonna go grab some clear here. There we go.
None of your business. Right.
All right, here we go.
Love how you're concerned when it involves you.
Let's grab a bigger brush. Here we go. So again, we're gonna attempt to do another 3D design here.
Tiles underneath that like was drained to keep it up off the ground. And we pull it out and it's like build up.
There we go. We're gonna attempt to do another 3D design for you guys. All right. So what I did, I put some clear on it. Okay. All right. Another clear. Put it right here. We're gonna let it dry for a little bit. Alright, we're gonna create this area.
It was alright. Jason, he's very helpful in the sense of like you not picking things up. So like with Chuck, I just kind of like lifted the thing as I could and then told him like where the
Alright.
the health inspector came in.
Create another one. We're gonna put one right here. Again, we're gonna create another C.
So I don't know if Jason had done anything in that time that would have been out of like regulation.
There we go. We're gonna create another C right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create the socket, the eye socket. Create the eye socket, you guys. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go grab another eye socket here. I'm gonna put it right here. You can let it dry for a little bit. Here we go. There you go, just like that. We're gonna blend that together. Here we go. Same thing here. And create another socket here. Guys, I've never done this before, so if I mess up, don't make fun of me, okay? Here we go. Create another socket here. There you go. There you go. All right, now I'm gonna go grab me another bead. I'm gonna put it right here. And create that. Same thing here. So you guys not gonna see the final result until like I put stuff on top of these. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna go grab me another bead and put it right here. All right, here we go. And then we're gonna create a line.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. So we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna finish it with a coating later. Okay. There you go. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're just trying to create this skull. Okay, and then we're gonna put a chrome pigment on top, so it will pop out a little bit more, a little bit better. Okay. So far this is what we have right here. Here we go. All right. Now we're gonna do something different in his hand.
Still is dangerous.
Sure. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. First, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a top coat. See you later, baby. All right, put a top coat in there. There we go. I'm sorry, this is matte top coat, okay, guys? It's a matte top coat. All right, we're gonna let it dry for about 15 seconds. All right, now once we're done, let me see. So once this dry, you're gonna have this is gonna be look kind of rough. Okay, it's not gonna look very smooth. It's gonna be kind of rough. That's what we're going for. Here we go. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a non-polished gel top, non-wipe. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna put it on top, all of it. Right. I'm gonna take this out. Yeah, I am not prepared for this first live. It's not a good. It's not a good first impression, guys. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead, put we're gonna put a non-wipe top. Cross your fingers. Let's hope that this works. This is the first time I'm doing these, so. All right. Now, after that, we're gonna let it dry for good 45 seconds. Hopefully without interruption. All right. Next, white gel polish. Put it on top, just like that. And then acetone. Okay, I'm gonna put a little acetone right here. Well, let's go ahead and wait until that dries.
Tell Jen thank you for getting me in. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye, love.
Bye, baby.
Take care.
Have a good one. I'll see you soon, okay?
Yep, Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's when the club's going up. All right, guys. So let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. All right, you guys. Please wish me luck If you have to pray to baby Jesus, go ahead and do that. I'm praying with baby Jesus right now to help me. Here we go, guys. Let's see how this works. Oh my God, I'm really scared right now, nervous. I'm nervous, man. I don't know. I hope it works. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and remove the polish first on this brush. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this in a close-up, so if I embarrass myself, that's for everybody to see. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do close-up. Chrome, neochrome brush. I'm gonna start right here, and boom. You guys like that? There you go, guys. What do you guys think? Not bad, huh? Not bad. You like that? That's dope. Voodoo vibe. You said voodoo. You said give her a voodoo vibe. So here you go, guys. So we got some skull on her nails by I made it with acrylic, and we're gonna do some design in here a little bit later. So, but you know, I don't really want the whole nails to be covered. I want something like a little piece of it. It's like black, so it looks. I want it to look rugged, and I want it to look like rusty, old. I don't want it to look shiny. So I'm gonna rub my finger on here to remove some of the chrome polish. Okay, so we have, there you go, because I want some black into it too. I just don't want it to straight chrome. Okay, so here we go. I wanted some black into it too. Okay, here we go. All right, next, gel polish, acetone, couple drops, just like that. Okay, and then grab ourselves a brush here. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the acetone with gel polish. Here we go, just like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and create some sort of pattern here. Just like that. We're gonna create a pattern. Okay. Go grab me some acetone. There you go. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and take care of these. There we go. You guys starting to see the pattern here, huh? Already, huh? So I'm just using acetone, guys. Okay, I'm just using acetone and my detail brush here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start creating some pattern, just like that. I should let me go grab some more. Let me go grab some more polish here. Okay, here we go. I'll grab some more polish, just like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this polish to drip. And make this polish to drip. So just keep adding polish to it until it starts dripping. There we go. Just like that. And then we're gonna remove some of this polish here by using a wet brush without acetone. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this really sharp, like this, flat. I'm gonna dip it in acetone, flatten up, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a bunch of lines here. It's gonna be for our skull, for the teeth. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That's even better. And then we're gonna put like a bunch of little tiny dots with our brush. The brush is soaked in acetone. And then we're gonna create that little tiny pattern. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and let's fix this up a little bit. Make that drip a little bit smaller. There we go. Same thing here. Make that drip a little bit slower. There we go. All right. Now after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this dry. We're gonna let that dry for a little bit, and I got some surprise for you guys with this with these nails. I got a surprise for you guys. So we're gonna let that dry. Here we go. And then what we're gonna do while the other one's dry, we're gonna go ahead and man, I really like this thumb. This thumb turns out really well, guys. I'm really proud of these. I was really scared. I was so scared, man. And then I was so scared, and there's like freaking people watching me too, man. So if I mess this up, it's over, man. I will never do live for another week or so. So I'm glad it turned out really well, guys. So I'm really proud of it. All right. All right. So we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go grab ourselves some. Let me see. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did it go? All right. Now we're gonna grab ourselves some pigments, guys. Okay. My homie Ben Chen gave me a discount on this pigment. It's a bench pigment, guys. Okay, so we're gonna use the red right here. Bam now.
Ooh. I see.
That one.
Therefore,
That one. Alright, guys. I'm gonna use our bench pigment, so we're gonna use the red here. Here we go. So by the way, we're gonna go grab that, and then let's go grab another color. Let's do a little bit of orange. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Now I'm gonna go grab me a brush right here, but first let me go clean this up because I use this for my chrome. So make sure you guys clean your brush. Here we go. I'm gonna go start with my pigment on the top, just like that. Okay, just a little bit. Here we go. And grab some red and mix it with orange and try it in your skin like you're at Sephora trying out makeup. Okay, mix those together and create that blend. Okay, here we go. All right. And once that's done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, grab some acetone again, and then we're gonna clean up the eye area. Okay, so that way the eye is a little bit more, it's a little darker. So just clean up the area right here, just like that. Nothing too crazy. Here we go. So it highlights some of the pattern that we're trying to accomplish here. Here we go. Go ahead and clean the area. Just like that. Okay? All right. Now, after this, what we're going to do is we are going to use our matrix gel, guys. Okay, we're gonna use our matrix gel, and we're gonna do our purple
I like that.
matrix gel. Okay?
Ooh, is that
Now,
skull in there?
when you guys do matrix gel, make sure you use a black base polish. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight. Put a matrix gel in this sucker, like these. Here we go. Put it straight on the top. Matrix gel, just like that, guys. I know what you're saying. Why the hell you covering those up? It's all good, homie. 'Cause I got a secret for you. Magnet. Check this out, guys. So I'm gonna hold my magnet on top for about 5 seconds. There you go. So you just keep putting those.
Có vợ có chồng.
There you go.
Ủa, hai bên. Trời cũng hỏi cái.
Alright. So after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, guys. Okay. We're gonna let it dry for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. So we're gonna let it dry for about a good 30 seconds. By the way, this is a DCH light. And just like that. Alright. Now this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave that, but first we're gonna put some sort of dimension. Okay, this is by itself, it's good already, but let's add a little bit of dimension to it. By doing so, we're gonna use spider gel. We're not gonna put too much of the spider gel, just a little something. Just a little something. All right, now that's done. Just a little something. Here we go. Spider gel. Cuticle pusher. Give me a finger. Just gonna put a little something. Just like that. All right, that's it. That's it for that one. That's it for that one. Okay, now we're gonna let that dry. All right, now we're gonna put some rhinestone time, guys. It's rhinestone time. All right. Why is it keep doing that? All right. Now, for rhinestones, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab me a small brush. I don't know what size this is. This is size 1. Size 1 brush. Okay. I'm gonna go grab me some rhinestone gel. Actually, man, I'm having another idea, you guys. Man, I don't like. All right, let's stick to the plan, okay? So we don't mess this up. I'm gonna put some resin, rhinestone gel, right here. Yeah, let's stick to the plan so we don't I don't mess this up. Yeah, when I do nails, guys, I don't really plan. When I do nails, I don't plan what I'm gonna do. I just go as I go. I don't plan stuff, because when I plan things, a lot of idea gets into my head all at once, and I get all the ideas get mixed up, and next thing you know, the nails looks horrible. So I like to just go as I go. I don't kind of think too much about it. All right, here we go. By the way, this is by Juliet Dolly. Okay, this is by Juliet Dolly. All right. So I'm gonna grab me hella. What I mean by hella is this much glue. Put it right here. It's gonna look like this. See that? All right. Now I'm gonna go grab me some rhinestones here. There we go. There. Okay. I'm gonna pick me a rhinestone here. Actually, nail art stuff, nail art design, things like that. Hobby Lobby is the way to go, man. You know, there's a lot. You know, if you really want to be creative, man, you gotta go over there. Because, like I said, everybody doing this, using the same thing, using the same foil, using the same flour. You know, if you really want to do something different, you're gonna have to use different type of materials. And Hobby Lobby is probably one of the best bet. Or Michael's too. Michael will do a lot of stuff. Okay, guys, I don't work for Hobby Lobby, so don't don't ask me for discount code. All right, so let's go ahead and add another one here. So I'm gonna go put a little bit resin right there. There you go. I'm gonna put a resin right there. Got the medium size bead. There you go, guys. So let's go ahead and let's go fill this up, fill this in a little bit more. So we're not gonna use a big one, we're gonna use a smaller one, okay? Because it's in the side of the nails. Don't use big beads in the side of the nails because it's gonna get caught easy and it's gonna come off.
Things off myself. Who's gonna have them
There you go.
Some of them are gonna come out tonight. If I had not done something, I knew one or two would come off tonight. And the rest would have been gone by the weekend.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Chantel. Happy Lab, you should sponsor me, man. I already mentioned their name like 20 times already. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna let this dry for 60 seconds and see if this light will cooperate. There you go. We're gonna let it. There you go. Okay, round 2. We're gonna go ahead and I'm trying to point in the screen. So I'm pointing in the screen, you guys, instead of pointing in her nail. So we're gonna add some rhinestone here, okay? Oh man, I'm hungry. I think that's why. I'm. Here we go. All right. Okay, let's put some resin right here. Now, as you guys notice, I'm putting the stone inside her hand, inside the her hand. Okay. I have a. Breed is these rhinestones are heavy. I'm not gonna lie, girl. These rhinestones are really heavy. You'll get used to it, you know. My friend over here, Rihanna, she's really used to it now. And you know, last time I did her nails without rhinestones, she looks at me like I was crazy. So, yeah. All right, so we're gonna do a different color on this one. Because I don't like to do the same nails. There you go. So just go ahead and grab some bead. You're gonna go ahead and put that sucker in there just like that. There we go. Just like that. Then grab some bead again. Alright, put some bead right there. Put another bead right there. Put another bead right there. There we go.
Okay.
And put some bead right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fill this up with bead. So this is called the cluster. Okay, the cluster type of stone placement.
Okay.
There we go. There you go. Ooh.
My phone is out in my car for my cash app, so I'm gonna leave my purse sitting there. And I'm gonna
There you go. All right, now we're gonna go grab some smaller beads, and we're almost done here. We're gonna do a couple more rhinestone placement on the other hand, and we're gonna call it a day.
Love my nails. Got lots of compliments today. Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry guys. I didn't know that you guys can't see it no more.
Driving home, so I was like, when anybody gets you, sure, bye.
I want your love, somebody like me. I'll do what yummy. There we go.
exactly.
There you go. Yeah, they're really heavy. All right, so let's go ahead and let it dry. All right, guys. So after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another stone placement in this finger, and we're gonna call it the day. Okay? Stop touching my stuff. Now you gonna spill my rhinestone. I swear to God. I'm gonna slap her hand, you guys. All right, here we go. Let's do another stone placement right here. I'm gonna put it in a whole area. Right there. I'm gonna create a little tiny V. Here we go. Just like that. Here we go. Big rhinestone time. What's up, girl? How you doing? Good, good, good. All right, let's put some of these big old rhinestones. There we go. Put it all the way up in there. All the way up in there. Just like that. Right there. Put another one right there.
Third time I've used cash app, so it's a success. Yes, you gave me that thing that had your name on it, you signed something with it. Yep, that's it.
There you go. Put that in there.
It's nice to meet you too, thank you so much. I better go answer my call your husband.
There we go. All right. Put some rhinestone right there. All right, we're almost done here. That was a long freaking live, man. What the heck? Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is it not coming up? There's a freaking magnet underneath, and then I cannot pick these balls, man, because there's a magnet holding it. I was like, am I tripping? I'm freaking tripping, man. All right, let's move this up a little bit more. There we go. So when you guys do, like, when I do stone placement like this, you know, I always imagine that it's I always imagine, hey, what's up, man? I always imagine that it's like a necklace. Okay. I'm almost done here, okay, Mom?
Oh, you're fine, I'm early.
You're early?
Yeah.
My happy place, so I just couldn't sit.
You can't wait to get your nails done, huh?
I did. I'm like, I didn't make the time. I'm like, I'm just gonna go sit for a hot
Just hang out with me until your appointment. Well, I'm very, very flattered and honored. All right. Same thing. We're gonna do one here. There we go. Put one right in the middle. Make it thick. There you go. Hello, Blazin. What's up, sis? You're late. Blazin, you're late. Huh?
Your town changed so quick.
My what?
Your tongue hanging from the head was so funny. Your family, you're like, oh hi, and then you're like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, Blaze is late, man. It's okay. You can watch. You can still watch the beginning later. I saved all my live. Okay, so sorry guys. I couldn't. Man, I'm so rude, man. Oh, girl, you better DoorDash me some of your food, man. What you got? What you cooking? All right, we're almost done here, guys. Put one here. Put one here. Let's go ahead and move this down a little bit. And add a little bit of a separation between these two. Put that bead right there. And put that another bead right there. And go ahead and put a smaller bead. 2 on the side and 1 on the top. Here you go. So 2 on the side. Just like that. Oops. 2 on the side. 1 in the top. All right, switch, baby. Okie dokie. What do you guys think so far? All right, now I'm gonna grab this sucker. Grab this sucker right here. Fill everything in. There you go. See that? So we're gonna fill all these little holes right here. This is, by the way, gel, resin gel, a squirt-on type. There you go. And go between the rhinestones. Okay, go around here to ensure the maximum adhesion. There we go. Same thing here. Especially these little guys right here in the corner, they tend to fall up faster than the rest. So make sure everything is good to go. Go underneath to make sure that the gap between the rhinestones and the nail is filled in, okay? So it doesn't get caught on her hair. Okay? I can't wait to put a top coat on this, guys, to show you guys the ASMR. Go fill that in. Same thing here. Fill all that in. I'm gonna have to hit up Jenny here pretty soon for some more of these. Here we go. Go around. Oops, sorry guys. Go around. Squeeze, squeeze. Go around. Oops, go around. Squeeze, squeeze. Between the rhinestone, not on top of the rhinestones, okay? Just like that, Nina. You guys are funny. All right. All right, same thing. We're gonna go ahead and around here. So while I'm doing this, let me tell you guys about my classes here. So I'm doing a class in Indiana, which is fully booked. It's fully booked already. And I have another class in California. It's gonna be on December 6th and 7th. Everything that you guys see here, I teach the way you guys watch me how to do live and many more. There's a lot of stuff that I don't show during live, but I show you guys a lot of stuff that's enough for you guys to be able to go back to work and use something, okay? December 6th and 7th, I'm gonna be in Pasadena, California. January 10th and 11th, I am going to be in Orlando with Ricky. March 7th and 8th, I'm going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. And I might have another one. I have another one cooking. It's gonna be in Dallas around May. And San Diego might be in a horizon here. It might be something that we're cooking up right now. So those are my my classes, dates, and places, guys. So if you guys wanna let me know, which if you guys are interested, please let me know and send me a message in my inbox, and I will tell you guys all the information that you need when it comes to all my classes. Okay. So here we go, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and put a top coat. So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, they're very sorry, but they want me to buy what they're doing. Oh my God, and it's not.
Put a gloss stop.
But they're very, very sorry. Very sorry. Very, very sorry.
All right, we're gonna put a gloss stop right here. Oh, let's do some ASMR. There you go. ASMR. There we go. Some ASMR. Put a gloss stop, non-white, and here we go. Okay. I'm gonna put a top underneath to make sure it's very, very clear. Here we go. And then we're gonna mat the rest. There we go. We're gonna put a matte top coat on this red. All right, same thing. I'm gonna put a matte top coat on this black. Again, I'm just gonna go around the rhinestone, guys. Now you know, do not put like if you guys gonna use a gloss stop, you can put gloss on top of this metal embellishment. But if it's matte, try not to get it in there because it can tarnish the sheen of the metal thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some matte top coat right here. Looks like I'm out of matte. Okay, let me go grab another matte top coat. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go grab me a matte top coat. I'm gonna put some right there. Put some right there. All right. There we go. And I'm gonna go grab me a brush. I'm just gonna go around here with my brush. There we go. Just like that. Go around it. There you go. And then I'm probably gonna have to do this twice because usually I can't see which part I already matted. So go. Oops, sorry guys. Man, I'm sorry guys. Matte top around to cover the glue. There you go. All right, and after that, we're gonna go ahead and let it dry, and we're pretty much done here. You know, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate. I know it was a pretty rough start. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get back into doing live some more. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being patient with me and being fun to be around. All right, we got 4 seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys the final product here. Switch. All right. So let me go ahead and take care of the top first. All right, now grab me a cotton ball and acetone to dry out her skin some more. We're gonna go ahead and put acetone on a cotton ball. What we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the area, okay, to remove the excess marble ink, acrylic powder, black, especially black acrylic powder. There we go. Just clean that up really good. Especially if you're planning to take a picture of the nails, make sure you guys clean up the cuticle area really well, okay? There we go. Clean them up. Remove the excess powder, excess polish, excess marble ink, excess chrome, all the extra stuff. Remove all that. Make sure it's clean. Remove, see this guy? Remove all that. There you go. Acetone will melt that acrylic, so you don't have to use drill to clean him up, okay? Now, after these, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her wash her hand, but first I'm gonna put oils right here, and then I'm gonna have her wash her hands, okay? There we go. But first I'm gonna show you guys what her nails look like, okay? Here we go. Alright guys, let me go ahead and show you guys the nails real quick. And then we're gonna wash our hand and then put some lotion, and then we're gonna take pictures. There we go. Always double check your work, you guys, okay? Always double check your work, always. Alright. Let me clean up my mess here really quick so you guys can see. Let me see.
But I just really was, yeah.
So I'm gonna file the top to make sure it's very sharp corners, okay? Just like that. All right, guys. So pardon our dry hands here because, like I said, I soaked her hands here earlier, so her hands a little bit more. It's a little dry. So here we go. Here you go, you guys. So by the way, this is a black number 3 from Not Polish. and the red is French Kiss MO5. I don't know if you guys can see the skull here. Here we go. This one right here. And there's a skull right here. If you guys see a little bit, there's a skull. And this is a matrix gel from non-polish as well. Okay. And I believe the this transfer foil is from not polished as well. And I use a not polished rhinestone gel, French Kiss number 3. Put it together, baby. And here we go, guys. So we're gonna have her wash her hands, and then we're gonna take pictures. Okay. And that's her. All right, guys, go wash your hand, please. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I know my phone is messed up right now. You guys can see me because there's a lot of crack. I throw my phone away. I throw my phone in the parking lot earlier. So thank you, guys. Please continue to watch my live and support. And I'm gonna show you guys a lot of new techniques and new designs. So if you guys keep watching my live, I'm gonna show you guys to do new tricks and stuff like that, so you guys can learn and go back to your shop and use it to make more money and be able to provide for your family. Okay, so thank you, guys. Appreciate. By the way, this is Lolo from Not Polished. Instagram nail is @nailguy Lolo. Thank you. Peace.